starting with Professor... Oh, there we are. Now I'm on screen. There we go. Good afternoon and welcome to the Lyric Professors. I am Professor A, joined as ever by the musical malinois back there, Professor Dogger, and on the other side of the world, clutching a guitar, we have Professor J. How are things on the other side of the world, and what guitar are you clutching?
I don't know if I've shown you this one before. Have I shown you this one before?
I think you've shown it to me. You probably haven't shown it to our listeners.
Ah, yes. So this is the infamous Casio DG20 digital guitar. So it's one of those funny ones with a drum machine inside, made famous in the Flight of the Conchords. It is so much fun. If you ever get the chance to have a go on one, they're very, very rare these days because this was made in '84, I think, maybe a bit older. If you manage,
a lot of classic guitars were made a long time before that. They're still around.
Indeed, but this has got electronics in it. A lot of electronics. So this one doesn't seem to. I would never gig it. Not that I can really find a good use to gig with it, because the power is a bit dodgy. So it sort of cuts off after a bit. So yeah, so the electrics are, but it's it's got these sensor pads, so it's not real string. In fact, these are acoustic guitar strings. Apparently, each one is a G string. I mean, it's just so much fun. Love them or hate them.
So many buttons.
So many buttons. These are all the different types of sounds you can make. These are the rhythms. Rock, 16-beat pops. Then you've got your acoustic guitar, electric guitar, glockenspiel, funky clavie. My favorite is the jazz organ. But there's all sorts of fun stuff you can do. Really get a chance. Have a go.
Excellent. So today we are continuing with our look into the list of the best albums of all time, published by Spotify and apparently made up of reviews from various sites by critics and listeners. We did 50 to 26 last time. And over to you, Professor J.
Well, I think we just need to take a second to talk about the news. So coming in at number 33 was Paranoid by Black Sabbath. And since we recorded that episode, we have heard the sad news of the passing of Ozzy.
Ozzy Osbourne, yes, got his last show in and then popped his clogs.
Yeah, a couple of weeks later. So rest in hell, my friend, or whatever.
Yes, quite. I'm sure he'll be perfectly happy if that's where he goes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so big up. Big up. Okay, so let's crack off with number 25. So coming in at number 25, we have Mad Villainy.
I know nothing about this at all. I think it's from what I remember looking up last week, so I expected just to do it all in one go. Aren't they a sort of rap super group of two people, if that can be a group?
They are a hip hop supergroup, 2002, of MF Doom and Madlib.
Those lads.
This 2004 album is widely regarded as one of the greatest rap albums of all time.
I don't know much about rap, I freely admit it. I mean, I like Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang. And I like a bit of Snoop every now and then. But that's about it for me.
Yeah, I mean, the singles from the album: Money, Fold, All Caps, One Beer. There was also, in their second album, Mad Villainy 2, there was One Beer drunk version. So I know nothing about this. So I think this is what's interesting, right, for us to see what is a surprise addition to the list. So this is something from the year 2000, and
of which there have been few so far.
A few. And is this the first hip hop track?
I think it is. I haven't got the actual image in front of me.
I believe it is. Yeah. So there we go. Mad Villainy. I will listen to that. Yes. Okay, coming in at number 24. This is one we've spoken about. This is the Smiths and The Queen is Dead.
Yes, we did a whole, well, not a whole show on that particular album, but a whole show on the Smiths.
Yeah, they were together 4 years, made 4 albums, and people still love them. I mean, obviously, I'm a big Smiths fan. If you've seen our other shows, I'm more of a Morrissey fan, or at least let's say 90s and noughties Morrissey, not anymore.
Yeah, perhaps we should also clarify that you're a fan of his music, not his personality.
Absolutely, all that jazz. So yeah, I mean, this is one of, I think this is one that has Hatful of Hollow on it,
Right.
which is the song that's played all the time. And as I believe I said on our episode, I don't really like this song.
Yeah. I don't really have anything else to say about the Smiths I haven't already said in that episode, to be honest. I mean, yes, his lyrics are very clever. He's obviously a very intelligent chap. And some of the music's great. But
I'm gonna have to take it back. This does not contain that song.
it does contain "The Queen Is Dead," though, which is one of the songs we covered, I believe.
Yeah, because of the funny lyrics. But I know that "How Soon Is Now" is that song. Anybody plays, if a normal radio station plays a Smith song, that's the song they play.
And it's probably my favourite of theirs, so that just shows how much I don't know about the Smiths.
Well, it's personal, right? I don't know what other Smiths fans think. I just don't like that one. Partially because it's been overplayed, probably.
Yeah, I also like Panic, which is absolutely about Jimmy Savile, and I won't have anyone say anything.
We have spoken about previously. Yeah. Okay, but the Smiths are one of those kind of quintessential bands. I'm not surprised they're in the list. Are you surprised they're in the list?
No, because I know they've got such a massive fan base. I wouldn't put them in my top 50, obviously, but I know many people really appreciate them, and it's sort of like a pivotal band from that stage of their lives. And I guess these are the people who listen to Spotify. I mean, not everyone does. All the other sites, although we're not sure exactly what they are from the little emblems on the chart. Yeah.
So, I think it's worthwhile being in there. Okay, so next we are coming in at number 23. We have Bob Dylan.
Mr. Bob, Mr. Zimmerman. Yeah.
Again, this is his. He's got a number of entries. So this is the album Blood on the Tracks.
Yeah.
Can you guess which number of his album this is?
No, I can't. It's quite a few, I should think. It's 1975. I know that.
It's his 15th studio album.
Okay. But it's got 2 songs that I really like on it.
Okay.
Being Tangled Up in Blue, which we did a cover version of once, and Shelter from the Storm, which is quite similar to it.
Idiot Wind is a biggie as well. Didn't you put me onto that one?
I don't know that one.
I heard it from someone else.
I mean, I'm sure it's great. I think his lyrics are very, very clever. The music does tend to be a bit samey.
As I mentioned, I find his voice a bit grating, so it's not for me. I don't really get his appeal. But I guess, he started at a time with protest songs, so I respect that. I think that's what catapulted him into mine. I mean, clearly a great songwriter, but it's not for me.
Exclaim, a Canadian music site, did on the 50th anniversary of this album, they ranked the songs from worst to best, and that's number 1 worst was Shelter from the Storm, number 2 was Tangled Up in Blue. So, well, I don't care what they say. Those are the 2 I like.
Each to their own. Okay, so coming in at number 22, we have Bob Dylan, Blonde on Blonde. So this is this the 3rd Bob Dylan?
I think so. Far.
3rd Bob Dylan so far. So what do we know about Blondie on Blondie?
I mean, as you say, there's so many albums, I really can't tell you which songs are on which one without looking at the...
So this is an early one. This is 1966. This is his 7th studio album. If you look at the cover, he's more hirsute with a scarf.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Then it's a 4-sider with a 1 11-minute song, which is great. So quickly looking.
Is this on with Desolation Boulevard? Or what's it called? Desolation.
I don't recognise any of these songs.
I'm still trying to find the listing at the moment.
Okay. Rainy Day Women.
Oh, that's a good song.
Pledging My Time. Yeah, I don't know anything about this.
Lond. Finally found it. So what have we got?
Rainy Day Women was
That's good.
It got to number 2 in the.
It's actually Rainy Day Women number 12 and 35.
Yeah. Just Like a Woman. That one's a,
yes, that's a good song. I Want You's pretty good.
I want to listen to this song Leopard Skin Pillbox Hat. That sounds great.
That's been covered by a lot of people, including the Waterboys.
Okay.
Oh, it was a double album. Oh, goodness. Most likely you'll go your way and I'll go mine. That's good.
Stuck Inside of Mobile with the Memphis Blues Again. I know that song. Why do I know that one? Or have I heard that line?
Because it's paraphrased in Dominion by the Sisters of Mercy.
Thank you. There we go.
Memphis with the Mobile Blues.
Yeah.
The Mobile Home.
That's one.
Yeah.
Good.
Sad Eyes of the Lowlands. All right. So that's just one track on the 4th side.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. The one long 11-minute. That's great. I'm going to listen to that one later. Yeah. Okay, so that's the 3rd entry from Bob Dylan and not the last.
Yeah, they do seem to. Perhaps his fans have nothing. They're all retired and they've have nothing to do but listen to Spotify.
Okay. So let's coming in at number 21. We have Talking Heads and Remain in Light.
Well, we've talked about Talking Heads quite a bit during one of our episodes, which was the Paramore episodes, because they are, as everyone knows, a Talking Heads tribute band. I have to admit, I do own their greatest hits album. I think some of the tracks are great. I have not listened to any albums other than that. This, of course, has Once in a Lifetime on it, which is a great single. It has The Overload, which has been in a lot of TV programs. And the others, couldn't tell you.
I don't recognise it. I don't really know any Talking Heads songs. I'm sure I'd recognise them if I heard them, but I couldn't tell you a single Talking Head.
Definitely recognise Once in a Lifetime. It's that, Where Is My Beautiful Wife? Once in a Lifetime.
Co-written by Brian Eno.
Yes. Brian Eno did a lot of writing. Oh, here we go. Excuse me. Professor Dogger. Come on. Shush. 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 I know you've got a lot to say about Talking Heads and no one's listening. So. Yes. So, yeah, I don't know much. It also has under additional musicians, Mr. Adrian Belew on guitar. Bowie and 9 Inch Nails, to my knowledge.
And a Parker Fly player.
Yeah.
So he's got his own signature. I think the only person to ever have a signature Parker Fly with MIDI capability, I believe.
Right. Yeah, he also played on this album on 4 tracks, Roland guitar synthesizer.
Exactly, he played weird guitars.
So you mentioned Brian Eno. On this album, he, as an additional musician, apart from writing things, he played keyboards, guitars, bass guitar, percussion, and backing vocals. I didn't know he did.
Eno did?
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought he only did keyboards.
Yeah, it's amazing. So there we go. We're going to move into the top 20.
Oh, it's exciting.
Professor A.
Only we could hide what was at number 1, and unfortunately we've got a big picture of it then bottom right of the screen.
Okay. So we have a second entry, I believe, for King Crimson. Have I dreamt it?
Yeah, 41 Red King.
Oh yeah. So this is In the Court of the Crimson King from 1969. What are your thoughts on this album?
I don't really have any. It's not something I've listened to. Probably should, because I like the old prog rock, but I don't know what's on this album.
So this is the album that I know, and I've listened to countless times. I have listened. This is the one: Epitaph, Moonchild, The Hall of the Crimson King,
Court of the Crimson King.
The Wind.
I Talk to the Wind, and 21st Century Schizoid
Schizoid
Man,
Man.
which is a great song.
This is, for me, this is definitely 100% in my top 50 list. This is one of the 50 most listened to.
I only know the Schizoid Man song, to be honest, and I like that a lot. And it was, of course, famously cancelled by cancelled. He's been cancelled, but it was sampled by Kanye West in his song "Power," which was a big hit.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, so, and of course, who we got? King Crimson, Robert Fripp, as we've mentioned before, excellent guitarist. Ian MacDonald on saxophone, flute, clarinet, bass clarinet, vibraphone, mellotron, piano, harpsichord. Goodness.
Wow, done all the things.
Yeah. You got Greg Lake on vocals and bass, and him and Fripp would be the two I could name, and a couple of other lads. One of them, credited as a full member of the band, is listed as doing lyrics and illumination. That's what he played.
Oh, I mean,
No
they
instruments.
They did have a hell of a show, I believe.
I believe so. Yes, I think they were one of the first to use lasers, but not before Blue Oyster Cult were the first.
Oh, right, okay. There we go. That's definitely in my list. Tick. Okay, now we are solidly getting into the top 20, and coming in at number 19, we have another repeat. It is the Beatles and Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band.
Again, I have no idea which Beatles songs are on which album.
Oh my god!
I know this is a good album. Don't worry.
So this is when I was a nipper. This was one of the first albums that I had, as in a full album on tape, taped from my sister. And you could almost call it a concept album. Not really, but everything sort of flows together.
Yeah, I see what you mean by that.
I mean, this is probably for me the quintessential. It's probably my favorite. If I was going to play an album to my kids, I'll play this one.
Oh, it's all about drugs, of course. Not the best thing to play to you.
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, but
yes,
the idea behind that is that it's a cheeky little sneaky, right? It's not.
Yeah, it's a quite short album, 39 minutes.
Oh wow, quite a lot of songs, if I remember right.
Yeah, it's 13 songs. Only 4 of them getting over 3 minutes.
That's lean songwriting, huh?
It is, but I mean, there's some great songs with a little help from my friends.
Oh yeah.
She's leaving home, for the benefit of Mr. Kite. When I was 64, I always presumed that was much earlier in their career. It's not. And A Day in the Life, of course, which is that's the one where they each wrote half the song, isn't it? Or something?
I don't know how it was written, but it's one of those first songs that really changes intensity. How long is that one? If you've got the
5:28, 5:35.
Feels long.
Yeah. Here we go. Credited to Lennon and McCartney. The opening and closing sections of the song were mainly written by John Lennon, with Paul McCartney primarily contributing the song's middle section, so they did it separately and glued them together. And it was banned by the BBC because it has the line "I'd love to turn you on," which apparently
right. Okay.
No, but they objected to that on a drugs basis, not a sex basis. So.
Okay.
That's the BBC for you. We should really should do an episode on all the songs the BBC has banned over the years.
Oh, that'd be a great idea.
Coming in the Air Tonight, Phil Collins, that's banned.
Really?
Yeah. Because that was during the Gulf War, I think, and they thought, oh, people will think there's missiles in the air tonight.
Oh, that drum solo, huh?
Yes. Right. Yes. So yeah, fine album.
Yeah, 100% in there. I agree. Well done, the list. Coming in at number 18, we're back to Bob Dylan. Fourth entry. Oh my God. Highway 61 Revisited from 1965.
Oh, they're getting older, aren't they?
They are.
Well, it's got like a Rolling Stone on it, which is a classic.
Right, okay. That will...
Queen Jane, approximately. Desolation Row, another 11-minute, is one of his best lyrically. Right. Yeah, I'd agree with this one. This is good.
Okay. Have you listened to it ever?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I know all the songs on it, but whether I've listened to it as an album or as part of, I've got a 4 CD box set called Biograph somewhere, so I'm sure nearly every song's on that.
Okay. Yeah, I think we've spoken enough about Dylan.
Yeah, you can't find something exciting to say about every one of his albums, or indeed any of them. We're not very good at what we do. We're just two old blokes having a chat, let's face it. But we have a malinois.
We certainly do. And a Casio do G20. Yeah, I have nothing more to say on that one. Okay. Moving up into number 17. We are back with Jimmy. It's Electric Ladyland, the Jimi Hendrix Experience. So we've been over Jimmy, haven't we?
We did do a Jimmy, yes. Isn't this the one that's all about aliens?
I've never listened to this one in its entirety. I had one album, as mentioned, and it was I Experienced, I believe. So this is his third and final studio album, double album.
Voodoo Child, Crosstown Traffic. That's pretty good.
Oh, wow. All Along the Watchtower.
Yeah, which of course is a Dylan song.
Indeed. Gypsy Eyes, Burning of the Midnight Lamp. Yeah, I mean, this is...
Yeah, it's good stuff. I mean, how do you rank him among guitarists as a guitarist?
That's a big question. I think you have to put him in context. So in the time that he was doing what he was doing, he was completely unique. He was the first person to do what he was doing. Yeah. You know, he had a pedal. He had a fuzz pedal, one of the first people to use fuzz and wah-wah. So he had a unique sound. So prior to coming to the UK, he was a backing guitar player for, I want to say, the Drifters. I could be wrong. And you can see early pictures of him, and you can spot him because he's playing a right-handed Strat upside down. He came over to the UK, and Chas Chandler from the Animals sort of heard him in a bar, leapt over the tables to try and sign him because he knew how good he was. I mean, he was an amazing, easygoing, just could write songs easily. I think particularly Wind Cries Mary, I think it's that one. Famously, he dreamt it up in the night and recorded it the next morning.
Yeah. It's pretty complex too.
Yeah. So, I mean, a beautiful guitarist and singer at the same time. And what he played is really different. Nowadays, with all the tabbing that you can do, it's simple to play a bit like him, but he's incredibly talented for what he's doing. I mean, if you put him on the hierarchy of guitarists, there are lots of people with more talent, but that's not really the question, is it? I think, with a combination of his voice, the uniqueness, what he was doing, I mean, I love him. It doesn't need to be a good guitarist, right?
Well, I think he was a good guitarist.
No, but my point saying is he a good guitarist? There's millions of people probably better at guitar than him, but what he did was so right. I think that's so appropriate.
Yeah, and as you say, changed the direction of guitar music with the pedals.
Absolutely did.
Yeah. So, do we agree that this one should be in the top 50?
I can't. I'd agree. It wouldn't be mine because I've never listened to the album.
I'd say, well, Hendrix' greatest hits absolutely would be.
Sure.
This I'm not sure about. Yeah, I mean it's got some very good songs in it, but does that make a classic album? I don't know.
These are questions, my friend.
Mm.
I mean, I would put something from Jimi Hendrix in, and I wouldn't put this one in because I don't know this one very well, even though I know all the songs inside out. But yeah, there we go. Okay, moving on up to number 16. We are back with another second timer. We've got Miles Davis again.
Oh, yes.
And this one is In a Silent Way. What do you know about this?
I know. I looked it up last week and I've forgotten completely. Is this the one where he had? No, it's not. One of his albums has John Coltrane on it as well. It's not this one.
So this is 69. So this is before Bitches Brew, which was 70.
Wow, it's got 2 songs called Shh and 2 songs called In a Silent Way. That's really helpful.
Yeah. I mean, Miles Davis, you know, it's amazing that he's in there. I think that there's some great stuff.
I don't really know that much about him. I haven't listened to him much. I probably should.
I mean, I'd recommend listening to Some Kind of Blue, and once you listen to that a few times, try Bitches Brew. I've never listened to this album, so for me,
we should also note he's probably had an influence on one of the songs in one of the band's names in last week's episode. His previous album was called My Funny Valentine, and we had My Bloody Valentine.
Right.
So, it might be coincidence, but I don't believe in that. Yes.
Okay.
I think that's all we can say about that.
Okay, so then coming in at number 15, we are with the Wu-Tang Clan. Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers, 1993. What? This is our second hippity hop.
Yes,
what do we know about the Wu-Tang Clan?
It's a sort of collective, isn't it? I haven't really listened to much of their, or if any of their group stuff.
I mean, this is their first album, right?
Right. I listened to some ODB and that kind of thing.
I mean, honestly, I know Gravel Pit.
Yes. That's not on this, though, is it?
No. So
Yeah,
I don't know any of these
songs.
No, I cannot comment on this. But it's great that it's in there.
Yeah. It's only more modern anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
1993 isn't that modern, is it?
Yeah, something more modern. 32 years ago.
More modern than Bob Dylan, put it that way.
Exactly. Okay. How many people were in the Wu-Tang Clan collective?
Lots.
Who were they? Does that Demon Face Killer and all that lot?
Ghostface Killer.
That's the one.
Spectre Deck, Raekwon. I can't see.
The RZA and the Gizzer. The RZA and the Gizzer. Yes, Ghostface Killer. Method Man.
Yes. Who, of course, is
Old Dirty Bastard, of course.
Yes, ODB. Yeah, Method Man also quite a good actor. He was in The Wire, notably.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. I think it was sort of a fluid lineup of different albums.
Right.
But we're not experts on this stuff.
We certainly are not.
Not really experts on much, to be fair.
No. Okay. Coming in at number 14, we have Kendrick Lamar with Good Kid, Mad City.
Yes.
Who's Kendrick Lamar?
He's a hip-hoppy, rappy kind of person, isn't he? I again, I don't know. I know he has another album to come later, which is very, very highly rated. It's on the screen. We can't hide it anymore.
Oh, yeah.
But no, I really need to listen to some of this stuff. I'm surprised you don't know more because you like your Cypress Hill and all that.
I mean, pretty vanilla hip hop stuff. So, too. I couldn't tell you any song by him.
No, I think he did one called Alive, but I don't think it's on this album.
Okay.
Doggo,
No, nothing about him. Couldn't tell you a single song.
Right. Oh well. I'm sure he's great, and I will make an effort to listen to him.
Okay. All right. Coming in at number 13, we have Led Zeppelin with Led Zeppelin 4. Now then, what do we know about Led Zeppelin 4? Prof.
Well, one of the groups touted as inventing heavy metal, although they weren't heavy metal, and that was the Kings.
But what do we know about number 4?
Number 4 is the one with the big song on it.
Yes.
Your Stairway to Heaven.
Absolutely.
Also has Black Dog, which is great. Rock and Roll, which is great. Going to California, which I really love, is a very laid-back song. Yeah, it's all good. It's all a bit elves and goblins in a couple of the songs. The Battle of Evermore and Misty Mountain Hop.
So Led Zeppelin is one of those groups, along with another group that's going to be talking about later, that people would expect me to like. And as much as I love a couple of the tracks, I even had a Stairway to Heaven poster on my wall for quite a time because I love that album, that song. I don't get on with the whole Led Zeppelin album. So I have listened to, I have owned Led Zeppelin 4, and doesn't do a lot for me. I've tried several times to listen to a whole Led Zeppelin album. Doesn't do anything for me.
Right. I've listened to this one from cover to cover several times. I think it's good. I think it probably does deserve to be there. Whether it's their best album or not is up for debate. It's the one with Stairway, so it's going to be there.
Yeah. Did you go and see Rob Plant at some point?
I haven't seen
that. You were trying to, isn't there like a Robert Plant song you were big into in the 90s or noughties?
Quite possibly. I do really like his second solo album, Manic Nirvana. It's a great album. Which has The Hurting Kind on it. Things like that. Yeah, I should listen to that again. I had a really limited edition of it,
Okay.
Different case with a wolf on it and
a
flag. Well, it's not so much a wolf, it's a wolves. Robert Plant is famously a Wolves fan. The Hampton Wanderers. It was the wolf off their emblem.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I have no problem with this being here.
I mean, neither, but it's not for me. Not for me. Can't listen to it. All right. Coming at number 12, we have Nas with the album Illmatic from 1994.
Again, he's someone I think of as being new to the scene. God, I'm old.
I've never heard of him or this album.
Oh, I've heard that this album is meant to be very good. Again, I haven't listened to it. New York State of Mind is a big song.
Oh, yeah. First album.
Hip hop gangster rap. Apparently.
East Coast, New York.
Yes.
Yeah. No comment. I don't have anything to say about this one. Never heard of him.
No, I have heard New York State of Mind. That's quite good, to be
fair. I'm really happy to see so many hippity hop in there.
Yeah, needs more Snoop Dogg. There you go. What doesn't? Oh, he has just bought half a football club over here for some bizarre reason.
Who has?
Snoop Dogg, I think. Is it Swansea? Is it? I think.
Oh, really? I saw there was some chat about somebody buying something.
Yes.
But,
He's now part owner of Swansea for no reason whatsoever.
what league are they in?
Championship, I think.
All right, okay.
Isn't
Oh.
there? Might be League One. Not sure. I have been in the Premiership.
Seagulls. No, is that Brighton? What are they called? The Swans, I guess.
Swans. Would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. Oh, dear.
All right. Okay. Coming in at number 11, we have Charlie Mingus with the Black Saint and the Sinner Lady. What does Sir know about Charlie Mingus?
I don't know much about him. I do like a bit of jazz, but I am not particularly aware of. I'm aware of his name, but I'm not aware of what he's done. This is quite old, isn't it? 63.
Yeah, I mean, he's a bassist, interestingly.
And pianist.
This album was included in Robert Dimery's 1001 albums here before you die. I don't remember.
That's going to take up most of your life, I should think.
I don't know anything about this.
No.
There was a Mingus and Miles Davis song that I like. What's that called?
I'll tell you that Mingus described this album as ethnic folk dance music.
Oh, sounds lovely. I will give this a listen, but I don't know anything about it. Don't know why.
The album features liner notes written by Mingus and his then psychotherapist Edmund Pollock.
Really?
Yes.
A mixture of haunting bluesiness, dancing vivacity, and moments of Andalusian heat.
Andalusia. Yes, excellent.
Wonder,
every song's got a subtitle, which is quite annoying, really. And it includes an 18-minute, 39-second piece. Good. Well, yes, something else to do. There definitely seems to be a Bob Dylan contingent, a jazz contingent, and a contingent here.
Yes, well, good.
The others are the ones you expect.
Okay, shall we get our asses into the top 10?
Let's do that.
Okay, so coming in at number 10, we have a repeat performer. It is the Beatles.
It's their third, isn't it? So far?
I believe so. And so far, don't spoil it. And this is Revolver. I think this is it's either Revolver or Rubber Soul, which is kind of the Beatles fan,
right?
The Beatles fans' Beatles album.
Yeah.
Probably Rubber Soul. So what does this have on it?
Taxman, Eleanor Rigby, Yellow Submarine. Oh dear, I hate that song.
That's Rubber Soul. That's the Beatles album. So obviously, I know I've listened to this countless times. Love it. Good Day, Sunshine.
I wouldn't put this in the top 50.
Tomorrow Never Knows. Here, There, Everywhere. I mean, it's probably Yellow Submarine, right? That's one of those songs that is everywhere. In fact, my young son, they did a thing about this at school about the Yellow Submarine, or at least using the music from the Yellow Submarine I'm talking about.
They have an actual Yellow Submarine in a dry dock next to the Mersey. In it.
That was on Come Dine with Celebrity. It was on Come Dine with Me, and there was an ex-Brookside actor who was part owner of it. And it was like what could be considered a hotel or an Airbnb.
Oh right, well I didn't realise it was that.
If it wasn't Come Dine with Me, then maybe it was Four in a Bed.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, so I think this is there for Yellow Submarine, which must be on every album ever. I mean, this is not the greatest Beatles album, in my opinion. But it's got those popular songs on it, so I wouldn't put this in here. But it will be in my top 100 listened to albums, I'd imagine.
Fair enough.
It's because of the amount of Beatles I listened to when I was younger.
Yeah.
Okay, we are solidly into the top 10. Let's go to number 9. And we have John Coltrane, A Love Supreme.
This one I actually own this CD.
Whoa. Tell me about it.
Well, I haven't seen it in 20 years.
In the house
and John Coltrane, obviously famously a jazz saxophonist.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, I don't know, I like it a lot. I like A Love Supreme, the song, the track, a lot. The rest of it's kind of frenetic, I find.
1964, this.
It's good if you like instrumental jazz, or mostly instrumental jazz. I mean, he says A Love Supreme a couple of times.
The original track listing is part 1, Acknowledgement, and part 2, Resolution. Is quite short. I know, and then that was side 1. Side 2,
Pursuance and Psalm.
So you say somebody was saying something. Is it jazz with no singing or jazz with singing?
No, it's no singing. Just someone, as far as I can remember, just someone says "A Love Supreme, a Love Supreme."
Okay.
I
couldn't tell you how Love Supreme goes. Afraid.
No, yeah. In the fourth and final movement, Psalm, Coltrane performs what he calls a musical narration. Devotional is included in the liner notes. Coltrane plays the words of the poem on saxophone, but doesn't speak them. But someone does speak. So.
I'm definitely going to listen to this one, but I cannot comment on it.
Well, I did enjoy it. First couple of times I listened to it, I haven't felt the need to go back to it.
I'm not much of a fan of a saxophone.
Really? As a big Waterboys fan, I kind of am a fan of saxophone.
You know, last year or the year before, when we were on holiday, there was a sort of mini concert we went to. It was a long story, I won't go into it. But there was this guitarist, sort of a looping guitarist, so he was singing and looping his guitar parts and bits like that. And he had accompanying him a tiny girl, or woman, playing a bass saxophone.
Yeah. It must have been as big as her then.
It was nearly as big as her, and it was amazing. I loved the sound of that bass saxophone. I thought that was absolutely amazing. I really, really loved it. So anytime I see a bass saxophone, I'm delighted. There we go. Okay, shall we go to number 8?
If we must.
We don't have to. Do you not want to?
This is obviously your
my area. So coming in at number, what do we say? Number 8. We have Radiohead, and this is their second entry, I believe.
Yes.
This is their 1997 third album, OK Computer, which I think really is the first one that sort of marks the departure from what they were doing previously. So they had.
I kind of think it's fairly similar to Them's, which is the one.
I disagree. Respectfully. So there was Pablo Honey, which is the Radiohead fans' most hated album because it was indie rock, and in fact, Radiohead really don't like Creep and all that sort of thing. Then they kind of railed against that with the Bends, particularly with My Iron Lung, which was written about Creep and saying how Creep was a burden to them, even though it was a rip-off of another song and they hated it and don't like playing it. I think OK Computer, stylistically, in terms of the ambience that they create, is extremely different. If you think about, Fitter, Happier.
Yeah, certain songs are very different, but some of them are very similar to Ben's.
Well, yeah, I mean, the album opener is Airbag. That's
Saved my
kind
life.
of rocky. Then you've got, Paranoid Android, which
Yeah.
is, a classic. It's another classic three-parter, right?
Yes.
It's a pain in the proverbial to play. We have played it live, but we've kind of taken it off our live set because it's not working out very well.
It was in the one I saw.
Yeah, it's not working very well at the minute. Partly because it's Radiohead, right? So there's a bit of it that's in 7/8 time, which is a bit tricky to track. Then you've got exit music for a film, which is the one that just starts with a guitar and
Yeah, that
and
was the one that
voice.
it was written for the Romeo and Juliet film, wasn't it? It was certainly used in it. I don't know if it was written for
Oh, I don't know. I mean, this is
Baz Luhrmann one.
is that right?
I don't know if it was written for that, but it was definitely
It
used.
was written for the film, yeah. Fuzz Bass Mellotron Choir. It is a great song. I do like it. There's a really funny bit with the lyrics when he with he says z. He sort of says it almost in a French way, which always makes me laugh when he does that. So it's got that.
You got Let Down. The next track is one of my favourite Radiohead songs.
All right, okay.
Do you play that one ever?
No, we don't.
You should.
Not yet. I'll campaign for that again. We've got Karma Police, which is what I think this is in there for, because that's one of the biggies.
And No Surprises. That was huge as well.
No surprises, yeah.
Lucky was also in a film, wasn't it?
Lucky was actually created for a charity thing, I believe. Yeah, it was. Here we go. It was first released on the Help album, which was a 1995 charity compilation organized by the charity War Child.
Yeah, I think I might have that actually.
It's
I've definitely got Lucky on a compilation somewhere. It might be that one, it might not.
Yeah, and it starts with this sound with Ed O'Brien sort of running his plectrum across the. So he would famously plays a Strat, but he might have been playing a 335 at this time. But he makes this. If only I had a Strat or Strat type guitar nearby. So he starts by running his plectrum here on this. If you can hear that.
Yeah.
So he makes that noise. But yeah, I mean, Lucky is a great song to play. In fact, when we play acoustic, I sing it.
Oh, really?
Wow. And the singer sings the harmony. Yeah, so we have that. Then what else was there on the album?
Which I don't remember at all.
The Taurus is another one that's a pain. It's a great song. I really like it. This is the one, Hey Man, Slow Down, Slow Down. It's one that goes do, 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 do. It's in a really weird time signature, which makes it very difficult for certain members of my group to play it. So it's been on our list and then has been it has been removed because what is it? Is this the one that's in 6/8? It's a real pain. It's very.
I'll say I don't remember it at all. So I wouldn't worry about losing it from your settings.
It's really slow. It's surprisingly.
Oh yes, I've got it.
And it's I really like playing it, but it's gone. So in terms of whether this is the best album from Radiohead, potentially.
I prefer Ben's. It's good.
Well, you see, I'm I fall into that little list of bad people. So my favorite album is Pablo Honey because the most hated album because it was an album that I heard. In fact, did we or did we not see Radiohead together, Professor A?
No, I didn't see them. I know they were at Loughborough University.
They
Sorry,
were
I gave
Loughborough.
away the institution.
Oh, the
Yeah.
free Thursday night gig they played.
Yeah, I don't think I went to that. I went to Fila Brasilia.
Ooh, don't remember that. So yeah, for me, it's worthy of being in there.
Yeah. Well,
I
yeah.
think it's probably
Yeah,
one
I
of
mean,
the
yeah, it
most,
certainly
the
is.
most well-known bangers from Radiohead.
I really need to listen to their stuff after this album. I mean, I know songs, but not. I've got Kid A somewhere, but I don't know.
Talking of Kid A, we played a gig at the weekend, and at the end of it, somebody. Oh no, it's not Kid A. It's in Rainbows. We played Weird Fishes.
Yes.
And
you played that on the video I saw, which I thought was very good.
well, some guy came up to us after the thing, said, "What was that?" Oh, like during the thing, said, "What was that song you just played?" It was amazing. I loved it so much, which was quite cool. So
that's the only one I can remember off that album, I have to say. Yeah. Oh, they have an album called No Surprises / Running from Demons. When did that happen?
I don't know that one.
97.
Really?
It's in sort of an EP, 6 tracks.
There we go. Okay, let's come into number 7. We are back with the last entry from Miles Davis, and this is his quintessential album, Kind of Blue. I mean, this is the Miles Davis album, right?
Probably.
Well, it's this one or Bitches Brew.
Yes.
Have you heard this one?
Probably. This is the one with John Coltrane playing on it as well.
Innovative modal jazz.
Cannonball Adderley.
Yeah, I mean, this is brilliant. So this is the one that I've listened to, and I've only listened to it because I do play with a jazz trumpeter, as probably mentioned. So I mean, I think this is great. 1959.
Is that the oldest?
I will be talking about the figures later, but yes, it is the oldest. This is also the only one from the 50s. Yeah, so it was an interesting way he did it. He experimented with musical modes, and they all had to sort of. He wouldn't let them play normal stuff. Each of them had their own scales to play in, so all sorts of weird things like that, different modes. So yeah, this is great. I like it.
Emergency was recorded on 2 days, but with a month and a half between them. Seems a bit strange. You'd think you booked the studio till you'd done it or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
Not a second.
I guess they were probably busy, right?
Ain't nobody got time for that album stuff.
Exactly. All right. Okay. Coming in at number 6, we are back to the 70s. 75. It is David Bowie with Trafositipapadum, otherwise known as
The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and Spiders from Mars. Yes.
What do we know about that? You're the Bowie guy. I'll let you talk.
Yeah. I actually need to check what songs are on the album itself, because I've got a special edition boxed thingy and just got extra tracks. Oh, right, that's not there. Okay. Yes, every track here is a classic, basically, except possibly It Ain't Easy. 5 Years is a very much covered song. Why are you growling?
Give me the songs then.
5 Years, classic song. Yep. Soul Love is a great song, but nothing inconsequential. Nothing consequential here. Moon Age Daydream, great rock song. Starman,
amazing song.
Yes,
brilliant song.
This song was number 2 on the day I was born, I think.
Oh.
So I remember finding an old tape that my parents had recorded off Top of the Pops on the day I was born or something.
Right, wow.
I think number 1 was David Essex, I'm Gonna Make You a Star. So Star at number 1 and Star at number 2.
Mine was almost, but not quite, tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. That was like the week or 2 weeks before, and then it was Bay City Rollers or something. When I was
Lady Stardust is a great song. Something you
I've
could
heard it.
say. I mean, it is kind of a concept album, just as you said. The Beatles one is kind of a concept album, but not completely. Ziggy Stardust itself, of course, Suffragette City is brilliant. Rock and Roll Suicide is brilliant. Mine's got extra tracks like Velvet Goldmine, which is hilarious, and something else. But
Yeah. So
I would
Ziggy,
absolutely put this top 10. It's brilliant.
Ziggy Stardust, I know because Bauhaus covered it.
Yes, they did.
That's the version that I know. So I've not knownly listened to most of these songs.
You should. It's a brilliant album. It's glam rock, but it's very, very well done.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Glam rock, hard rock, art rock.
I will give it a listen. Okay.
Yeah, so the album came out a month before my birthday, so Starman must have been the second single, I think.
Right. Okay, let's crack on. Coming in at number 5, we have Stevie Lee Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life from '76.
Yeah, I looked this up before, and I'm not overly familiar with most of the songs.
Let's
I
have
have
a
to
look.
say.
God, me neither. Isn't
got a
She
lot of
Lovely is
songs.
on it?
Yeah, that's why it's there.
Yeah.
It's got
Yeah.
21 tracks.
Ba, 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 ba.
And, there's a 6-minute, an 8-minute. It's a long album. 7-minute, another 8-minute. Goodness,
Four
not messing
sides.
about.
Yeah, so I play Isn't She Lovely with my jazz trio. It always goes down a storm, so I can understand why. It's very good for a wedding.
Of course.
So, yeah.
Yeah, the other song on here, of course, is Pastime Paradise, which became Gangster's Paradise for Coolio.
Oh, really?
Yes. So
Wow.
based on that.
Is he dead, Coolio?
Yes. But it's also got a song called Nagikulela, which I have no idea what that means.
When it's a nug, you normally say ing. I think the sound is ing.
Nagikulela.
Mm.
Good. Rhythm and blues, pop music, progressive soul, soul jazz are the tags.
Ah, yeah, cool. Got it. Okay. Number 4. Yep. Pink Floyd. 1973's The Dark Side of the Moon.
This is their first appearance in the list, isn't it?
It is, controversially.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm not a massive Floyd fan. I have to say, I love some songs, but listening to a whole album I find quite difficult.
So, I mentioned when we were talking about Led Zeppelin that it was one of those albums that people expected me to like, and Pink Floyd is in the same category. Some songs I think are brilliant. Dog is very noisy today.
Dog is sneezing herself into a stupor.
But I can't abide it. Can I tell you a little story?
Absolutely.
When I first moved to London, it used to really annoy me when I'd get back from work every day. There was somebody playing Pink Floyd just incessantly, like this wailing. I was just like, oh, God. I was trying to work out who in the apartment building I was in was a Pink Floyd Pink Floyd flan.
Yes.
And eventually, I found out that it wasn't somebody playing Pink Floyd at all. It was actually the call to prayer of a mosque that was a few miles away. And the sort of noise I was hearing reminded me of a Pink Floyd guitar solo.
Fair enough.
My singer in my Radiohead band, prior to making this band, just looking for the thing, was in a Pink Floyd band called Pig Flight, which was kind of like a rock opera, covering Pink Floyd songs and this story around something. It was very, very impressive. So Dark Side of the Moon, what have we got?
Money's the big one, I would say.
Money. Doom, boop, boop, doom, boom.
And-
That's got weird
yeah.
timing, isn't it?
And the Great Gig in the Sky, which is the Wailing Woman.
I don't know any of the other songs except for Money.
I know all of them. Yeah, I know it's much loved, but
Yeah,
it wouldn't be. I don't think it'd be top 50 for me, let alone top 5 or wherever we've got to. Top number 4.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
no Pink Floyd album would be up there for me. But I understand people love them. They love Dave Gilmour. Very good.
He is a
guitarist.
good guitarist, yeah.
Yeah. I did watch the gig they did at Pompeii once.
All right.
Wasn't that Dark Side of the Moon tour?
I don't know. I know they played a famous gig then.
Pompeii, Pink Flood.
I'm surprised they didn't put The Wall in, as there's obviously Pink Floyd fans out there.
Yeah.
Which at least has Comfortably Numb on it.
Typical live set from the era. But, nothing there. Track listing. Yeah, boff. Who knows? Okay, coming in at number 3 in the top 3, Professor A.
Almost finished.
We have Kendrick Lamar, To Pimp a Butterfly from 2015.
Yes. Same comments apply, I'm afraid.
Yes. What songs are on this one?
Don't know. Oh, here we go. Yeah, don't know any of them.
Boop-a-doop-a-doo, track listing. Be careful how you say track 3.
Yes, quite.
Kanta.
It's Kunta Kinte, I believe, is the
Black. I don't know any of these songs. No comment. Glad there's a rap song in top 3. Very good.
And I believe. Oh, so you're getting to the figures at the end, aren't you?
I will. But yes, you can say this is one of only 2 from the 2010s, which means that this is the newest out. This is the newest album on the list. Yeah. Okay, coming in at number 2. We're back with the Beatles.
Yeah.
And shock, it's Abbey Road, which is, as I mentioned earlier, this is the most hated song from Beatles fans. It's the first one that I owned on CD, and I love it.
I'm still trying to find out what's on it. It's not...
Come Together, Something, Maxwell Silver Hammer, Oh Darling, Octopus's Garden, I Want You, Here Comes the Sun, Because, You Never Give Me Your Money, Sun King, Her Majesty, The End. Where is the...
Well, you haven't mentioned the one that's my favourite on there, which is I Want You, She's So Heavy, which has got a great riff.
It's a long one.
Yeah, fantastic. Dogger, that's loud.
So I was quite surprised that I think Maxwell's Silver Hammer is a brilliant song.
I don't think it. It's better than Rocky Raccoon, but not by much.
I love that too. Beatles fans hate Maxwell's Silver Hammer. In fact, one of my friends was so vitriolic about that song. I was shocked. I think it's funny. I think, Joan was quizzical, studied pataphysical science in the home.
Yes. But I did read up on this last week. The rest of the Beatles, other than Paul McCartney, who wrote it, absolutely hated it, and he made them play the song about 10 times longer than they played any of the other songs while recording the album, and it caused a lot of resentment. So there you go.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, for me, this would definitely be in my top 20. Because I've listened to it so much. I think it's brilliant. It's hilarious.
That's 5 1-minute songs in a row. And then follows that with a 2-minute and a 23-seconder.
Do you know why?
They're all just a segue, don't they?
I mean, this is their last song. This is their last album. So they had a load of stuff that they'd never used. Was it Let It Be was actually later. I don't know. But they had a load
last one while they were still together, though, wasn't it?
Right. So yeah, so they had all these little mini tracks that never finished. So they just said, "I'll just bung them, run them together." And there we go.
Oh no, it's the last album the group recorded, although Let It Be was the last album completed before the band's breakup.
Right. Okay.
So the other way around. Yeah, it's a good album. I'm sure, why not?
And of course, this has the quintessential Beatles photo, right?
Yes.
So it has them walking across Abbey Road. Abbey Road is the famous studios in London. It has Paul without shoes on, which sort of kicked off
means
this
he's
whole
dead,
thing.
obviously. Yeah.
Being dead. Yeah, so it had all that jazz.
Oh, if only we'd been so lucky and didn't have to have his performance at the 2012 Olympics. That was the worst performance I've ever seen by anyone on television.
Wow. I thought the whole of the 2012 Olympics opening ceremony was extremely emotional. I found it very emotional.
Wasn't he on the closing scene?
I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh,
Sure. It was absolutely, his voice was completely gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They might have just had an off day, might have had laryngitis or something.
I mean, he is old.
Yeah, he's older now. He's still alive.
Yeah. Okay, should we do it? Number one?
Yeah.
It's Pink Floyd again. Wish You Were
Pink Floyd.
25's Wish You Were Here.
Yeah, no, this is a better album than a lot of the Dark Side of the Moon one, certainly. But I would absolutely not put it number one best album of all time. That's crazy. Shine On You Crazy Diamond is brilliant. That's the two long tracks, beginning and end. Wish You Were Here itself is a very good song. And it's got two other songs. And I just don't get it. It's got Welcome to the Machine and Have a Cigar, which are tracks most people probably have heard of, probably have listened to. But
wow, it's very short. There's hardly any songs on it.
44 minutes, yeah.
Wow.
Two of them take up 25, 26.
Wow. Okay. And they've got the same name,
basically. Yeah, it's one song. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
Famous album cover, right?
Yes, yeah, the shaky hands and one of them's on fire for some reason or other. Yeah, don't know.
There we go. No comment from me. Okay.
Well, I would say Shine On You Crazy Diamond and Wish You Were Here are good.
Yeah.
Very good songs.
I mean, they weren't very original with the name. So there was a Badfinger album from 1974 called Wish You Were Here.
Right.
Who were Badfinger? Badfinger.
I know Soundgarden released an album called Bad Motorfinger, which must have had some relevance to it.
This is Badfinger's 7th studio album. Bloody hell. Okay. Then also there's a Bob Ostertag album, a Mark Willis album, the Ten Tenors album, Kingsman.
They did Louie Louie.
The Rednecks did a song called Wish You Were Here.
Oh, they had a Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah.
That's,
Incubus.
Yes, that's a very good song. You should listen to that. It's a great song. Lovely guitar.
Alice Cooper, Bee Gees, Black Coffee, Dead or Alive, Lee Fields, Fleetwood Mac, Kabir Suman, J.J. Cale, Jamie Foxx, Get Up Kids, Luminous, Maya, Nick Lowe, Pale Waves. Everybody's done a song called Wish You Were Here.
Except us, yeah.
There was even a TV show.
And a film, yeah.
A 2025 film.
There was one much earlier than that as well.
A 1987 comedy drama. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go.
There you go.
The top 50. So
I'm going to give you some stats, if I may. The average age, guess. What is the average age of the album? What year, on average, is the album released in?
79.
Oh, 78.5. I'm going to give that correct. Very good. We know these ones. What's the oldest album? Or the year?
One of the Miles Davis is in 59.
Correct. What's the newest album? Should know this.
It's, Pimping Your Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar.
2015, coming in the top 3. How many albums from the 2010s?
3?
2, the 2 Kendrick Lamar ones. How many from the noughties?
4.
3. So 17 albums from the 60s, 13 albums from the 70s, 7 from the 80s, 6 from the 90s.
And nothing in the last 10 years.
Nothing in the last 10 years.
Which is sad. Can you think of anything in the last 10 years? Might qualify?
I've got a few albums I've bought and listened to. Only really, I forgot what they're called all of a sudden. It's not a good sign, is it?
Or should we phrase it differently? Never mind the year. What albums would you have included? Which are not included here.
Oh my word! Well, I would have some very different. I'd have something by Blur. I'd have, but this is my own personal thing. I'd have something by the Stone Roses.
Right.
I would have had a Morrissey album in there. Basically, look down the list of groups that we've covered.
Yeah,
my choice. So I'd have Cult, The Darkness, Sisters of Mercy. If it was the most listened to thing, which it kind of is, right? This is how it's done. It's not the best. It's what is the most. It's not the best.
It must be the best because you've got critic scores in there as well. That's not how many times they've listened to it.
That's true.
I'm amazed there was nothing by the Rolling Stones, I have to say.
Oh, yeah.
I would include Blackberry Bell by the Twilight Singers, which again is something we've covered in our previous incarnation. I would possibly include Misplaced Childhood by Marillion.
But Lana Del...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Her NFR album I'd include.
Yeah, that's the last 10 years, isn't it?
Just, maybe?
So I would include Sisters of Mercy, Cult, probably. Who else? Smith.
2019, the Lana Del
Steven Seagal or a Corey Feldman album?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
Poppy? Poppy's the last 10 years, surely.
Yeah. I'd actually have her most recent album in there, but then that's recency bias. So, yeah. But what was I going to say? The other one. Oh, completely forgotten.
Doors album I'd put in there.
Yeah. I'd have Elysium by Fields of the Nephilim in there.
Oh, yeah, I'd have that as well. I have that here. Somewhere up there. I'd probably have a soundtrack in there. I'd probably have the Lord of the Rings soundtrack.
Oh, right.
And potentially, controversially, the Back to the Future soundtrack.
I don't know what song.
It's got an Eric Clapton song in it. And Huey Lewis and the News.
If you were going soundtracks, I'd go Natural Born Killers and I've forgotten it again.
Pulp
The
Fiction.
Crow. The Crow.
Oh, right.
Yes, and Pulp Fiction's
Lee.
But then they're compilation albums, you can't.
They are,
yeah. Yeah, so it's all just personal preference.
Yep.
You have to wonder, are these critic scores based on when they reviewed them at the time or back in the 50s? Anyway.
There's only one that's critic score, the rest is users, right?
I can't, it's too small for me to see. I'm blind as a bat these days. So yes, it is only one, you're right. Yeah. And they ranked Radiohead, OK Computer, their lowest out of the top 10. Then they rated most things 100, to be fair. Well, that's ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, well.
There we go.
Right. Shall we call it a day for this?
Yes, I think we should.
We are still working on our other project. I've had a lot of hardware problems and such, so that will come eventually. I'm sure you're holding your breaths. But for now, we'll probably be back doing something about songs the BBC have banned, I should think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, I think so. So take care, everyone, and we will talk to you soon. Disco baby.
Ciao, ciao.